Hi, my name is Alan Bretsky, and this is the question 5 of the last question in this final. You deposit $7,000 in an account that pays 2.25 annual interest. So, what we have to do here is look for section A, which is write down the compound interest formula with the values substituted in. So, we have a formula. Our formula is for compound interest formula is A equals P times 1 plus R over N times exponent over the power of nt. Okay, so what he did here, he got that, and he put A equals 7,000 times 1 plus 2.25 over 1 times to the power of 1 times t. So already we know that the annual interest, or interest rate decimal, which is supposed to be a decimal, is not 2.25, because already our annual interest in percentage is 2.25. So what we need to do is get that, we have to get that 0, and we got to get that decimal. We move it 2 places down to the left. So we get 0.0225. Then with that, we get our interest rate decimal over the number of times interest is compounded per that annual interest. So that would be just 1, because we don't have anything for that. We have write down the compounded interest formula with the value substituted in. We don't have what is going to be compounded quarterly or compounded anything. So we put 1. Or we just put n by itself and leave it with the outside of it, the power of n times t. And then that's what he did wrong. It's just the whole thing with the annual interest. He didn't know how to move the decimal point. Okay. B, A equals 7,000. Well, B is define the balance of 5 years when the interest is compounded quarterly. We have something now. What is it compounded now? We have it, the number of times interest compounded rate. We have 4 because there are 4 quarters in a year. Okay, so 7,000 times 1 plus 2.25 over 1 times power of 1 multiplied by 5. And that's already wrong because the annual interest is not 2.25. It is 0.225. And then it's over 4 because that's our compounded rate. So then if it's 4 for the n, then it is nt equals 20, because we have 4 times 5, that equals 20. And then after that we have 1 plus 0.005625 over to the power of 20, which is now, then we have to simplify, but also we have to solve what is inside of the parentheses. We have 1.005625 over to the power of 20. Then with that, we have to just put the exponent to that, and we get 1.11871955. Then with that, we have to just multiply it by the 7,000 that is our deposit, and we get 7,831.03, and that is supposed to be our balance for 5 years with the interest rate of compounded quarterly.